Welcome back, you bunch of motherfuckers, to Charles Plays HEXEN. Charles in our house, and today I have a special classy guest with me.
Good day, gentlemen and ladies. It is me, Blood Reaper, the other self-proclaimed British overlord. I am here with Charles to help him colonize the HEXEN world for the British Empire.
Always nice to have a well-cultured individual around to put on a good show.
Thank you kindly, good sir.
Now then, for those of you who remember, when we last left off, we had found our way into the inner hypostyle, a place that really loves you and wants to give you cuddles.
Here we have, right here, ladies and gentlemen, a quite well-presented and well-lit shuriken on the floor, even though it's supposed to be a dial.
This shuriken-looking thing will point to one section of the level. The level has 4 rooms we must clear out before we can even consider taking on the boss, and they are all locked until these ends are cleared out. So let's get to work, motherfuckers.
So with axe, hammer, and crossbow in hand as well, smite down these foes, Charles. The Queen demands it. Show the folly of the British Empire.
You would think that after 9 episodes of this shit the dumb shitheads would know better, but evidently not. They remain persistent buggers despite the sledgehammer doing what the sledgehammer does.
Bautis is certainly the most brutal pillar you can find, as he pulverizes the Etten towards a pillar. Certainly a great avatar, though, to be used.
Baratus has a shriveled dick, but he remains the most manliest class in the game, because look at your other 2 fucking options. You have Gaelodon the Mage and the Cleric, who is ripe for all sorts of less than savory joking.
Say what you want about his nads. He has the arm strength to bust your head like a watermelon, though.
I'll say what I damn well want. This is my Let's Play, and even another British overlord can't stump my authority. Anyway, this is the first room that has become available for colonization, and as you can see, there are several serpents attempting to siege us from the far end.
Then let us move in and lay waste to these foul beasts. I notice though that you're quite close to leveling up. What perks shall you have this time?
The next perk is reasonable despite the false advertisement, 10 hit point nonsense. Level 8 will grant you increased firing speed on your crossbow, making the fucker a medieval machine gun. Okay, maybe not that fast, but still fast enough to please Charles Playworth.
Well, with the hammer in hand, you'll be able to knock the teeth out of these serpents, with smiles so much they make the Joker look like he's smirking.
Fucking trollface cunt. Alright, 200 XP away from level 8 and our machine gun. Hand it over game. We have our machine gun crossbow now, so I think a demonstration is in order here. Observe.
Yes, the speed is quite impressive of it right now, compared with last time. By the way, stop that wood-putting Etten, he's getting on my nerves.
Unnecessary. He died of his own damn accord. Anyway, let's hit this switch to open the way back into the first area with the shuriken. We aren't done in this side room, however. There is shit to collect, and another switch to hit. The most important thing in this room happens to be this, our second segment of the Great Sword Quietus.
The wrist guard looks like a crown though, if you look carefully. What does Bautis do? Wear it on his head? He has to put these parts somewhere. They are vital to him after all.
He takes the parts to IKEA and asks for the goddamn instruction manual. Anyway, if you look at the shuriken, you can see it is pointing to a new area, and this is the area in question. I will up it to Centaur room, because I can be every bit as uncreative as John Romero. Stop praising your shields, you blubbering wankers.
Indeed, look at these yellow-bellied hooligans. Come on, be at least half the man you are. Stand and deliver, or at least stand and be liquefied.
As you can see, this room is a total rip-off of the piston room from days gone by. If you are caught standing under one, you are going to be reduced to spaghetti sauce. You need to clear all of the centaurs out of here, and that means hitting the switches to get the cowardly things to even spawn.
I absolutely love the fact that these retarded fuckers always teleport in. It's as if the big bad just throws these guys at you because he has absolutely no use for them otherwise. I bet recruitment's pretty easy because these things are literally lambs to the slaughter.
Lambs to the sledgehammer in this case. I have to disagree with them being total thick cunts, however, because none of them have been killed by a piston so far. The fuckers have a thing that goes around that shit.
Well, if these enemies were as dumb as that, then why the hell would they even be bothering to attack? They may as well slit their own throats if they ever tried attacking you. Bautis would just rush in with the pinky, never mind the pistons anyway.
XP is XP, motherfuckers. Anyway, that was the final switch. No more centaurs in this retarded room, and I can even see from here that our next destination is directly across the inner hypostyle, so off we go, motherfuckers.
I can already see ahead a room full of delicious looking lava. I bet Tom always waters his mouth every time he edits these videos, you know. I just bet it.
The convict can get a straw and suck the stuff up for all I care. It wouldn't affect my progress. I suggest standing here to fight off the small army of Afrits. Taking unnecessary damage is a waste of grape rank, don't you know?
That stuff always does remind me of Ribena. That's the only purple drinkable stuff I should know.
Bullshit. Grape rank or get the fuck out.
I'm British too, motherfucker. I have my opinion.
Fair enough, I suppose. I can't argue with a fellow gentleman. But I digress. This room requires a little bit of explanation. Hitting the switch in here will do a few things. It will lower the lava, which is rather frivolous all things considered, but the important thing it will do is right here. Take a look at the symbol that was previously obscured by the water, and remember its shape. When you cross the bridge to the other end of this room, you are presented with 3 different symbols. You need to press the one that matches the one you saw earlier, but I will show you what happens if you fuck up or have Alzheimer's. This one on the left is the correct one. Let's pretend for a moment we are idiots.
Charge, you silly motherfucker. Now look what you done. Now you have to beat dodgeball with flaming fireballs of doom from both left and right. Looks like you have to just sprint on by, unless you want to be a living barbecue.
Let's hit the correct switch this time. That switch opens the door leading out of here and opens the next room. Oh, and if you fuck up and take a tumble in the lava, the portals down there will return you to the platform. You can't say the level designer is a complete dickbag. Unlike some other pricks I know. Lol, John Romero and shit.
Look at this thick idiot. So blissful in his ignorance. Before you're about to take an axe or a hammer to his skull. Your choice.
I think the hammer secondary nailed him, because it's just that damn awesome. As for this room itself, I would strongly recommend you lure as many Afrits into fighting you as you can before you step over the threshold, unless you enjoy being locked in a room full of lava, and the Afrits with fuck all cover to use. Apparently the Etin survived, the lucky prick. No matter, he can burn for all the fucks I give. One moment while I dispatch the remaining Afrits.
I noticed though that Etin looks like he's whimpering on the lava. Too bad you can't just stand on top of it and fatality him. It would be quite awesome if there was a special one that involved the lava. Sergeant Mark IV, if you're listening, we have ideas for you every night. Please call us. All proceeds go towards British Empire.
To make your way across this room you will have to use these rising pillars. Do not worry about being crushed, the fuckers simply do not go high enough, because John Romero had nothing to do with making this level. Or even this game, now that I think about it. He's here in spirit though. Lol, John Romero.
You really do have something against John Romero, don't you, Charles? Although technically it was Raven who made this game, you know that, right?
You've been watching this series, is that correct?
Of course I've been watching this series. I've been watching every series you've been doing, as well as Tom's.
Then let's talk about when he goes. May I remind you that they freeze your ass solid, drag you off and then rip.
Good one, Charles.
And that's why I am constantly referencing John Romero and associate any bullshit to him, because of his bitch-making fetish.
Now back on the subject of HEXEN here, we have an encounter with the Green Serpent once again. With the snot projectile vomit bombs of doom! It has to be very awkward for the mating season, because friend or foe, they take anyone out. So what's it like when they're trying to get on with one other serpent?
I would imagine they have to go about it with serious caution. Doesn't matter though, they're still several steps ahead of the goddamn panda bear. But infinite steps behind my sledgehammer of awesomeness. Explodishit remains greater than green explodishit. It's a simple math equation, and will be on the test.
Under all the bombardments of the green glowing shit of doom, it's almost reminiscing of that fucking spider demon in that one level that Tom had to go through. You can hear all the explosions in the background. Boom, boom, boom. Jesus Christ, stop it already.
I'm about to have my own version of that shit, because in this cavernous room is the first boss on our quest to defeat Korax. Get ready to meet the Death Wyvern. And this guy is a pain in the bum for the fighter. Jesus Christ, my eardrums ruptured.
Ah, here be dragons.
And back here at the arse end of the cave, an item we will use to take to the skies and get on the dumb fuckers level. To infinity and beyond, motherfuckers. Come here, Wyvern. You're gonna get a goddamn spanking.
Amazing enough, the fighter is actually best suited to take on this creature when you have the wings of wrath, since when you're close range, all it does is really is just fly away. The other classes would have somewhat of a major issue since they're more range orientated. However, for the fighter, the best sort of damage you're going to be taking is the random stream of fireballs from the brown serpent even.
That's all well and good, except that this cocksucker of a boss is every bit as nimble as a chav avoiding the bobbies. He won't hold the fuck still and take his medicine, and I haven't the blue mana to use the crossbow.
Is that your excuse for your inability to aim? Just shut up over there and go spank the monkey, or if you can't do that, use the Crater of Might to get some blue mana for the crossbow.
I suppose I could burn a Crater of Might right now to restore myself to 200 blue mana, but you know what? I already have 98 green mana, and it would be somewhat wasteful. I don't want to waste a Crater of Might, so instead I'll burn my boots of speed to go all Mark 7 and shit. Outfly me now, motherfucker.
Fantastic work there, Charles. Did you aim to have your face barbecued?
I forgot how much of a speed increase these bastards give Veritas. The guy already has lightning bruiser status. Boots of speed just make the prick supersonic. And down goes the stupid death wyvern to roast away in the magma pool.
Down he goes, folks, and now with that minor dragon slaying down, let's clear out the room full of these serpents before they shoot another green-filled snotball in Charles's face. May as well chug down some more Ribena, Charles. You do have to pick up some back through the level.
What is this Ribena shit you keep referring to? This delicious purple stuff is grape drank, the #1 energy drink of every British overlord worth his salt.
I have to say that's completely bollocks, as in I don't like that shit, you know. I like Ribena myself, so why don't you belt up and continue to play?
You're lucky you're British, motherfucker, else it would be off to the coal mines with your rust.
You could do bugger all, old man. You probably do a botched job of it anyway.
Show some goddamn respect for your elders, you small child. British or not, I would have expected you to have been raised to show reverence to those many years beyond you. Fucking children these days.
But it wasn't blooming blatant that you were going to complain about the younger generation. You know what, we have a word for your kind, Charles. You are blinkered. For those who don't know what that means now-minded. That's right, you're abso-bloody-lutely blinkered, you know that. Now why don't you just go on your bike and continue on?
You think that shit up while you were stealing those Nike trainers and that Burberry baseball cap, did you motherfucker?
Codswallop. You know, you can be a right cobbler sometimes, Charles. Now shut up and stop cocking up. Have a butcher's around for the great drink you so lovingly praise. We need to keep this going for the viewers.
I don't take orders from anybody, cockhead. Not even other British overlords. I bet you made a bloody appearance on the Jeremy Kyle show with that horrid attitude of yours. I've half a mind to duel you. You see the set-in? The set-in represents you, good sir. Bip bam, thumb crack. Some carpal motherfucker. You lack discipline.
Oh, cool blimey. Cheers for that. That was really original, Governor. No, seriously, it was. It's not like you can just cram in any old excuse you're gonna have. You're just full of crusty dragons, aren't you? You know what? You're rather duff. It's rather easy peasy to piss you off. You hear that, folks? Just because he has another Brit on the scene doesn't mean he can just waltz on and cross on him as it means. He thinks he's...
Goddamn reverence. Wait a sec, what the fuck am I playing? This looks like HEXEN, not fucking Doom. How the piss did I get here? What the fuck? Last thing I remember, I was chainsawing some cunt of a revenant, and now I'm in fucking HEXEN? Yeah, that makes fucking sense. What, did something rip open the fucking space-time continuum or some shit? Wait a minute, I know where I am. This is fucking Charles's Let's Play. How the fuck did I get here? Well, whatever. As long as I'm here, maybe I can lend him a hand. I'm moving in Sacred Grove. Awesome. That means I can just refill in all this shit. I could just do what he did to me and waste all this fucking ammunition and laugh, but no, I'm not that much of a dick, unlike some people I know. Charles. Okay, so let's take inventory. Almost full on ammunition. Now we are. May as well take this. He's full on bottles of fucking... what are they called? Quartz flasks. Yeah, I'd better. Otherwise he's gonna fucking be belligerent as shit at me. This switch will open the secret in... I think it's chapter 4. Well, maybe it's chapter 5. It's one of the two. Either way, I better. Ooh! Almost forgot. There's fucking... There's no way he's full on. There aren't that many in the game. Where are they? Yeah, he's only got fucking 5. Let's say we increase this number to 8. I know there are 3 of these motherfuckers lurking. There we go. You can find them all in these little hedges. well, in the holes in the hedges, there's like 3 separate rooms. Each one has a mystic urn. I'm actually surprised he has that many at this point in the game. Especially if he's playing on the hardest skill, that must mean some serious fucking quartz flask spamming. I mean, he's not playing the cleric, so he can't just use the whole give me your blood weapon. Alright, here's the last one. 8 mystic urns, I hope he... Wow, look at all this shit. Charles is a fucking hoarder. Goddamn, Charles, learn to use your shit. Nothing else of interest here? I don't think so. Alright, let's see if this puts me back in Doom. Oh, God help me, this is gonna be a nightmare to edit.
What the fucking crap just happened?
I can't believe Tom even puts up with you. What the... Come on, you stupid horse shit cock dung fucker.
You dumb flailing little piece of retarded up your sphincter.
You know, you old rat-faced bastard, if you didn't have... I didn't have to come here, you know. You invited me, but ever since you just had that little fucking argument, you old stupid cunt, you had to make it. We just did, it's just going to just...
Want to call it a draw, good sir?
You know what? Yeah, let's just bury the hatchet.
None can withstand the seductive powers of a British overlord, motherfuckers.
Oh, don't start that again. By the way, are you checking for bugs?
I certainly am. So here is a comprehensive listing of all the bugs we have discovered in this chapter. The nastiest one is the health perk being unable to go beyond 150 maximum. There is also the bug the hammer suffers regarding fleshes. It wastes green mana if you have it out. I still question whether the axe damage combo has been implemented yet. And of course, I have already mentioned the quietest bug, but more on that in the next episode, because that is when we will claim the final piece of the motherfucker. But I'm going to wrap this one up here. I need some serious tea and crumpets after this shit. This has been Charles Playworth, motherfuckers.
And this has been Blood Rapers. Cheerio, chaps.
Fare thee well, boys and girls. See you all in the seminary.